Group is a memoir, and it tells the story of how I was transformed from a lonely, isolated law student with no significant relationships or deep attachments to a woman who was able to have friendships and get into a long-term relationship through the process of going to group therapy. In group, I learned all the skills I needed to have the relationships that I couldn't do before I started group. And in the book, you'll read about sessions where I broke down, where I had fights with other members, where I gnashed, I pulled out my hair, I learned how to come to life and be real in front of other people. And that's what group gave me, an opportunity to get to know others and also myself. In group, we were encouraged to let go of our secrets and to be very specific and explicit in all of our explanations when we came in and talked about our dates or our past traumas. I took all of those principles and I used them when I wrote the book, and I didn't hold back, and you're going to get lots of detail and lots of explicit content about the dates I went on and some of the bad encounters I had with unworthy partners. But in the end, you're going to get a full and true picture of what my life was like and what happened and what I'm like now. When I think about who Group the book is for, I think about anybody who's stuck in their life, either professionally or romantically. I think that person can find hope in my story. It took me years to straighten myself out, and there was a lot of backward movement for every forward step I took. And I think there's a message of hope there that I ended up where I wanted to go. As for group therapy, that's not for everybody, and I don't necessarily recommend it for everybody because some people really need the safety and security of a one-on-one relationship. But the good news is the book Group can teach anyone about what we do in group therapy, and you can take those principles even if you never step foot in group therapy.